Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Bronze League Gamer giving you another game of Alt-tab.gaming Sage in the top right hand corner as the Terran, and in the bottom left we have SjoW. Yes, okay. I know this is gonna go badly for me, but it is pronounced SjoW. I kind of already knew that, but I decided that I was going to pronounce it SJO in my casts anyway, and now I decided just to double check how it was pronounced, because I thought it was wrong the whole way through, but I thought what the hell, I'll just go ahead and pronounce it the way I like. And now I've got egg on my face, and I hope that you didn't find it too jarring for me to call him SJO the whole time, but it is SjoW. So yeah, this is another PvT again, as I've already said. So I hope that you aren't too irritated by that. All you SjoW fans out there, because I imagine the only people who are going to be watching this at the moment are SjoW fans or Sage fans, and because I pronounced it SJO, I think that people are going to think that I'm some kind of prat, and yeah, I guess you'd be right. So anyway, let's get back to the game, and I'll speed this up. I'm running out of time actually, so I just wanted to bring you this final game of the day probably, and I hope that it is exciting. Another fun game, I'm sure it will be. And here's a little battle between the SCV and the probe, and the probe is unsuccessful in destroying the SCV. All very exciting, and we got the gateway cyber. I was going to predict that SJO was going to go for a little bit of cheese at the a cheese in this game to stop himself from being to get a win on Sage, but I guess he didn't feel confident doing that, or he just didn't want to do that to Sage, because of course there isn't much skill in cheesing necessarily. So this SCV is going to go down, and we've got another 1-1-1 from Sage, and I wonder if he's going to do the same thing this time. No, he's going for a tech lab first, so he's going to go straight for the Banshee play first, instead of getting a Banshee, instead of getting this Hellion medevac style that he had before. And it looks like he is just trying to chase away that Stalker, to not show that that this expansion is up or not, because he is investing his money into the Banshee first with Cloak, and it looks like the command center is going to go down now. And yes, we have got the Banshee ready and waiting, but the robo is now down for SjoW. Sorry, I keep thinking of pronouncing it SJO, but it's SjoW. And then the robotics facility is going down. Is there a observer being produced? Yes, and this is a good time for the observer to be produced, because it is going to be back at the base in a small while. It is almost ready. A few kills for Sage, up to 6. And where is that observer? The observer is coming. And Sage has a feeling that it is coming, because his Banshee is being... Oh, here we go. He's only got 11 seconds left, and he needs to chill out. So he's gonna wait there. And another starport is being produced with another Banshee. And where's that other starport? I swear I saw another. A starport. So he's going to go more Banshees. So it looks like we're looking at some kind of mass Banshee play, which will be interesting. Did Sage see the Colossus tech? He will have done now, I'm sure. Apparently not. He did not see the Colossus tech, but that is a good move for him. And it's going to, the Colossi are not going to be able to deal the damage. And we have got Ravens being produced, and I guess this is for the point defense drone, which is going to be able to block attacks from the stalkers, which is good news for those for those banshees. So it could work out quite well. Got three banshees now, all already in waiting, and it looks like Sage is going to try some kind of multi-pronged harass and 3 directions. And here we go. Sage is going in, and it looks like he gets another kill. So this is a Sergeant Banshee doing pretty good with 10 kills. More harassment coming from Sage. He's trying to take out that pylon to prevent the production of Colossi. And yes, and the Banshee over here is going to try and sneak in a couple of kills. He may get a free sentry kill. Yes. So these Banshees are definitely paying for themselves. And now Thor's being produced with +1 armor. And wow, this is an interesting build from from Sage. I'm sure he just came up with it himself. And SjoW wants to attack now. He feels like now is the right time, and he's probably right. And how many ravens have we got? We've just only got 1 raven on the field, so Sage is looking like he wants to do exactly the same thing, or he sees that this attack is coming. No stim pack, no combat shields. This is extremely bad for Sage, and now the assault with the Colossi is going to begin. The repair on the bunker is continuing. Oh, he accidentally takes out the bunker. I guess he wants to distract Sage, but I think SjoW saw that, and he's going to take out all these units. And there's the observer there, which is going to take out the Banshees, and the Raven has come in too late with the point defense drone, although it has put off temporarily the attacks, and it looks like the Banshees are going to be able to do some damage with that point defense drone. And it looks like point defense drone is not going to be able to do anything now. And you know, the army supply for SjoW has gone down. He is now warping in some more units, trying to use those sentries to block off the impending attack from Sage. And he is just microing away from all these units, and it looks like it is going to be Sage's turn to go. Okay, I definitely spoke too soon, because it looks like it is going to be SjoW's turn again to go down, and now 2 command centers being produced for Sage. And yeah, wow, that was a pretty good hold for Sage. It's not a characteristic hold that you expect from Terran, but yeah, I mean, cool, I guess. And yeah, we've got lovely gateways, more gateways now being produced for SjoW, because he has, well, he doesn't have, he's managed to spend a lot of the minerals actually, so he's doing a relatively good job there, going for an expansion. And I guess Sage is going to go for 2 orbitals there, and he's going to expand out one of them and just use the other one as a macro orbital to build up the supply of minerals. And we have got another move out from SjoW, and now we've got Thors in the mix. 2 Thors being produced at the time, and a Banshee. So that is a lot of Banshees again, and I don't know if there are enough Stalkers to actually take out this number of Banshees or not. Only 1 observer in the field, and of course, if that, well, there's probably 2 observers. Let's have a look. 2 observers. Wow. 13 Stalkers and 1 Colossi against 5 Thors, 2 Hellions, 7 Banshees, and 9 Marines, and that's pretty significant. It's pretty significant. Immortals are now in production, I guess, to counter these Thors. and the upgrades are going down for the Protons as well. A bit late, and here comes the epic Banshee harass with this number of Banshees. The forges are going to get stopped, and it looks like he may even go to take out the forges to stop the upgrades from completing. And this is extremely bad news for SjoW. And no blink, and he doesn't even have enough anyway, so he doesn't even need to worry about this piddly little harass, and he's going to take out all the infrastructure of SjoW. So yeah, right, it looks like Sage is going to back out now. He's done the damage that he requires, and he is expanding, which is always good. It's always good to expand, and yeah, wow, that worked out pretty well for Sage. He's done the damage that he wants to, and both of them have left these supply depots. I guess they felt like giving that supply depot a rest, because everyone kills a supply depot. I don't know if that's just because they're bored, and well, it's not just because they're bored, it's because, there can be some tactical advantage to taking out the supply depot, but, I think it's a bit unfair to just have the supply depot there in the first place. But that's life. I guess the issue is that you can't get walled in as an opponent if you've got a supply depot there. So we've got this mass Banshee, mass Thor, and we've got some Dark Templar in the mix to, I guess, hope that they can take out this army by chance. I don't know what these High Templar are going to do other than feedback these Thors if they can, which is going to do a bit of damage. But there are too many Banshees, and well, where are those Dark Templar? Did they get killed? No. Oh, did he walk the Dark Templar over there? I was expecting him to use those Dark Templar in his army to help take out some of these Thors, but he decided against it, and this is it for SjoW once again. So he doesn't want to give up making another 5 gateways, but this is totally it for them. So for SjoW. So I don't really know what to expect from this. I guess they're just having a laugh, and maybe SjoW is just going to just continue living on until the end. Look, he's expanding in he's just putting pylons everywhere, so I'm just going to speed this up because I think that I know exactly what's going to happen, and I do this sometimes. Oh no. Okay, I don't do anything. I'm completely a great sportsman, and yeah, I would just leave once I knew I was going to lose. But I guess SjoW decided not to bother putting putting Nexi all over the place. I assume that the plural of Nexus is Nexi. I do not know. And look at all these things everywhere. But yeah, okay. Anyway, that is it for this little switch between SjoW and Sage, and yeah, it was entertaining, so I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I'll see you guys in the next game.